And a Fox News alert, we are monitoring a possible major breakthrough in the Nancy Guthrie case. A massive search is underway in Tucson with swarms of police spotted at the home 2 miles from the missing 84-year-old's residence overnight.
A law enforcement source tells Fox News Digital that at least 3 people are detained as part of the investigation.
Be a significant development in the case of Nancy Guthrie, an 84-year-old woman who went missing in Tucson, Arizona 2 weeks ago. According to recent reports, police have detained multiple individuals as part of their investigation, and the activity overnight suggests law enforcement believes they may be getting closer to answers. But as with any active investigation, it's important to separate what we know from what we're still waiting to learn. Here's what's been reported. Authorities conducted operations at a home located about 2 miles from Nancy's residence in an upscale area called the Catalina Foothills. 3 people, reportedly 2 men and 1 woman, were detained during this operation. There are also reports of a 4th person being detained near a Culver's restaurant, though officials haven't confirmed whether that incident is connected to the case. Police were seen towing a Range Rover and carefully removing items from it under a tarp, which suggests they're treating potential evidence with serious care. What's notable here is the scale of the response. SWAT teams were deployed, bomb squads were on standby, and multiple law enforcement agencies were called in to assist. According to a retired police officer who was observing the scene, this level of response typically indicates authorities believed they were walking into a potentially dangerous situation, perhaps an armed suspect or a possible hostage scenario. That's a sobering thought, and it tells us that investigators were taking every precaution. Now, it's important to understand what detained actually means in this context. According to the report, these individuals have not been arrested or charged. In Arizona, law enforcement has 24 hours from the time someone is detained to either charge them or release them. So right now, we're in a window where investigators are likely sorting through evidence, conducting interviews, and determining what, if any, charges might be appropriate. It's frustrating not to have more information, but this is actually standard procedure in active investigations. The sheriff's office has also revealed they're testing DNA found in Nancy's home that doesn't belong to her. Coupled with doorbell camera footage that reportedly captured images of a potential abductor, it seems like investigators have been building a case piece by piece. These are the kinds of forensic details that can make or break an investigation, so it's encouraging that authorities appear to have tangible evidence to work with. From a human perspective, it's hard not to feel the weight of uncertainty in a case like this. Nancy Guthrie is someone's mother, grandmother, perhaps a friend and neighbor. For her family, these 2 weeks have likely felt like an eternity. Every update brings a mix of hope and dread, hope that she might be found safe, and dread about what the truth might reveal. And for the community, especially in a close-knit area like the Catalina Foothills, this hits close to home. People want answers, but they also want to respect the process and the family's privacy during what must be an incredibly difficult time. It's also worth acknowledging that early reports in cases like this can sometimes be misleading. Rumors circulate, details get misinterpreted, and what seems significant in the moment might turn out to be unrelated. That's why investigators are being careful about what they release to the public. They don't want to compromise the investigation or unfairly implicate anyone before all the facts are in. So, where does this leave us? It appears law enforcement is making progress, but we're still waiting for confirmation on many critical details. We don't know who these detained individuals are, what their connection to Nancy might be, or whether they're actually suspects. We don't know if Nancy has been found or if she's safe. What we do know is that a lot of resources are being poured into this investigation, and that suggests authorities are taking it very seriously. For now, all we can do is wait for official updates and hope that the Guthrie family gets the answers they desperately need. This is a reminder of how fragile safety can feel and how important it is for communities to look out for one another.